Hello, welcome to JIBRIN Angle on Oweleke TV. My name is JIBRIN, and this is my angle. Today's matters arising is about Shehu Sani. Is this so? Yeah, Shehu Sani, I think a human rights activist who is based in Kaduna State. Is someone over the years I actually have immense respect for. However, lately I have been kind of I've not been I'm not his follower on X actually, but um for whatever reason his post keeps popping up on my page or wall, and I've been coming in contact or coming across some of his posts lately, and his post has he seems to be giving me some kind of goosebumps, a sort of, so or makes me cringe. I think that's the right word, not even goosebumps, but I think his posts lately seem to always make me cringe. Okay, let's read this post together. It's on X actually. The screenshot of it. Let me see if we can get it clearer. Okay, I hope you can see it. I hope my viewers can see it. Yes, it says Kamala Harris is the best presidential material who can protect and preserve America's democracy and the country's obligations and responsibilities to the international community. But Trump has a clear and practical solution to ending the Russian-Ukraine war and other wars around the world. Now, I don't know. I hope you people are seeing it clearly, because sometimes I record this stuff. It looks so clear to me here, but after the recording, something different appears. Some of these sometimes the technology can be crazy. So let's see. Let me repeat it again. Kamala is the best president. Sorry, Kamala is the best presidential material who can protect and preserve America's democracy and the country's obligations and responsibilities to the international community. But Trump has a clear and practical solution to ending the Russian-Ukraine war and other wars around the world. Now, the first part of this tweet, the first paragraph is completely out of line. It is out of place. It is foolish. It is stupid. That I think that is those are the right words to classify that. Because it doesn't make sense to me. And the second part, he is absolutely correct on the second part, that Trump has a clear and practical solution. He has a great antecedent of actually performing well with negotiations. So he's skilled, he's gifted in that area where when you sit in a room or on the table with Trump on a dialogue on an issue, trust me, Trump always comes out the winner in whatever was on the table for discussion, and that is just what your gift. What's a gift is a gift. What God has blessed you with. There's nothing anyone can do about it. No one can replicate it. No one can mime it. No one can actually fake it. A sort of, so that is just the reality. Now, back to my point. The first paragraph is the reason, is the purpose of this video, actually. Now, let me get off this, because it's not supposed to, I don't even want to see it again. So now back to it. Like I said, that for the first paragraph of that tweet from Shehu Sani. Shehu Sani, as I said earlier, is someone I have come to respect over the years. I have strong, very high respect for him and regard. Excuse me. However, like I said earlier, lately, his tweets keeps his thoughts. The tweet of his thoughts keeps actually making me cringe, actually. And honestly, I think I'm not. I think I'm not only losing respect for him. I have lost respect for him, because I respect intelligent people, I respect brilliant people, I respect courageous people, I respect fearless people. Now, Shehu Sani used to be a very fearless person as an activist. I follow him over the years during the Abacha era or whatever. So he was incarcerated or whatever. So I respected him for that courage and strength and resilience he put up then, a sort of. But and even when McCarthy then was the governor, he fought McCarthy tooth and nail. Even though McCarthy was doing relatively well, I think at this juncture then we thought McCarthy was doing something. Anyway, I think even then we knew McCarthy was working, but there were some policies that we were not comfortable with. That McCarthy was. So he was actually he fought McCarthy to a standstill, a kind of, but. Actually, in the fight, he lost eventually because McCarthy eventually ruled Kaduna State for 8 years. He completed his 8 years term. So back to the main point, a sort of, like I said earlier, I respected him for every other things he did in the past, all his activities and actions in the past. And but lately, especially on international sphere, he seemed to be myopic. He seemed to be short-sighted. He seemed to be shallow-minded in his global, in his opinion about global affairs. That is one thing I have. He made similar statement about Bill Gates. I will be talking about that on my my subsequent episode of either my monologue or my weekly show. It's sort of so, but that definitely will be talking about that. Again, this is a bad judgment from Shehu Sani. I am so shocked. For God's sake, let's go down to American politics. What exactly, what exactly were the yardstick that Shehu Sani used to classify Kamala Harris as the best candidates that Nigeria. Let me go back to that crazy stuff. Let me repeat again. Say Kamala Harris is the best presidential material who can protect and preserve America's. I don't know why this thought is actually myopic, shallow-minded, short-sighted, and clueless. That I think that is the right word. Clueless. Has this guy been? Has he been following the American politics? Has he been reading? Has he been watching what is going on? Is he really informed? This man is a well-traveled man. Shehu Sani is a well-traveled and civilized man. I'm surprised that he is taking this side, is taking this position. And this position is ridiculous. Ridiculous, extremely ridiculous. That it does not make sense that such a word, such an opinion could ever come from someone like Shehu Sani. It is so sad that this man could spill this nonsense, because what he just said is completely the opposite. I'm trying to be objective here. I'm trying to be real here. Can someone tell him that Kamala Harris is completely, is an opposite of what he just classified, the level or the category he classified Kamala Harris on? That is just the reality. Kamala Harris is a bunch of daft and unintelligent human being that I wonder how he actually became a lawyer, how he actually became a prosecutor. I think an attorney, a United States attorney, or is it what's? Oh my God, what's going on with my memory? I think apart from prosecutor, district attorney, right? Yeah. Oh my God, I think I forgot him. Anyway, I beg your pardon. Just forgive me for this short memory. Now the truth is, Kamala Harris, let's even go down a little bit memory lane. For those of you who have been following American politics, if you could go through history, go through the antecedent, Kamala Harris rise to where she is today. There is no position from being a district attorney or an attorney in California. Oh my God. Is it Attorney General? Was she Attorney General of no, not, yeah, it should be. I think Attorney General in one of the counties in California. What is the name of this county? Yeah, one of the counties. I've forgotten that county's name. So again, viewers, sorry for this short information that I have for you. But the reality is, everything that Kamala Harris has been, everything she has achieved in her life was never achieved on merit. It was just handed to her. She has always been handed anything, all the political positions she held, including this vice presidency, and now presidential candidate. As a vice president, she was handed actually the vice presidency as well. And as presidential candidate, she was handed, she wasn't elected. That is just it. And someone like Shehu Sani would come out and spill this nonsense from his mouth that Kamala Harris will protect the America's democracy. Protect the country and its obligation. For God's sake, Kamala Harris will protect the American interest in the global community. I've never seen such a myopic talk from someone who is learned and civilized. Honestly, it's so sad. Has he been watching Kamala Harris for the past 3.5 years? Can someone ask Shehu Sani, have you been watching Kamala Harris, her public speeches? That none of her public speeches ever made sense. Kamala Harris is just someone whose brain is completely empty. Nothing is inside. When she opens her mouth to speak off script, off teleprompter, you can't make sense out of what she says. That is one angle of Kamala Harris. Now, on policy ground, Kamala Harris has been rated as the most liberal, the most radical of the left. She is far left. When we say far left, the craziest of all leftist policies, including turning children, including transforming children from one sex to the other, indoctrinating children. Shehu Sani, is that what you like about Kamala Harris? Where kids are being indoctrinated, are being brainwashed to change from one sex to the other, from female to male, from male to female. Children are being taught and brainwashed to deny their original sex, God-given sex. Is that what you like about Kamala Harris? That is not all. All the craziest policy. Someone should tell. Look, Shehu Sani, I hope you come across this video. I doubt you will come across, but I hope in case you come across it, because it's a global community. Anything, it's a small world. Who knows? Please, pull up Kamala Harris' record, her videos, her pre-speeches, everything, all her policies, everything is on there. If you go to YouTube, Google everything about everything she has said in the past, the policies she supports and she propagates, it's all there. Unlike what is going on now. Now because of election, she needed that acceptability or acceptance. So she has flip-flopped on virtually all her policies, because all her policies, they are not sellable. You can't sell the policy, her original policies they are not sellable. You can't sell, she cannot sell them. Americans will not buy it. And that is just the reality. Now, one crazy Shehu Sani just coming to tell us that this crazy leftist lunatic called Kamala Harris will be the best president that that will actually protect America's democracy. Can someone tell this Shehu Sani that Kamala Harris is instrumental, together with Joe Biden? They are the 3.5 years they have been destroying the American democracy. And if they come back another 4 years, they'll kill. America is gone. Perhaps Shehu Sani, anyway, it's a possibility. Shehu Sani could be aligning with the enemy within America, who actually wants to destroy America from the inside. Perhaps Shehu Sani is aligning with some Middle Eastern lunatics who are out to actually destroy not just Middle Eastern, including Eastern Asia, China, to be precise. These are some of these Eastern Asian countries they want, especially China. China are the main. Most of these Asian, they're in good time with the US, but China in particular, they want the destruction of the US. Perhaps Shehu Sani wants it. Of course, what is perhaps? That is what makes sense to me. That he is just pretending to be objective, pretending to be on the side of the on the side of the good, by trying to. I don't know how to even how to paint this whole thing, because it's a crazy idea. Because I think that is exactly what makes sense to me, that this man is stylishly in favor of candidates who will destroy the US from the inside. Because that is exactly what, if that is what he is, if that is his thought behind the scene, his secret thought, that is understandable. Because Kamala Harris is the best person, will be the best president to destroy the US from within. Make your research and find out everything about Kamala Harris and his policies. The 3.5 years of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has plummeted everything about US, the economy, the moral fabric, the economic fabric, the infrastructural fabric, every financial fabric, everything. We are experiencing the highest inflation in so many decades, if not in history. And someone is telling me that what, for God's sake, do you really know? I'm surprised you are talking about someone like this, supporting someone like this to be better for democracy, or will be in the right position to actually protect democracy. That is crazy. It is so unfortunate. I'm so ashamed of you, Shehu Sani. So ashamed of you. I can't believe that this is the man I have actually respected for so many decades, several decades now. So sad. It's so sad that you have condescended to this level. You've condescended this low. So unfortunate. So sad.